everyone.
Hello.
So I noticed a shift in you. That's probably been there for quite some time, but it was just pointed out to me the difference between how you are now and how you were in the past related to sexual frequency.
Who pointed out that?
No, I'm pointing it out now.
Oh, thank God.
What?
I thought you were implying someone else pointed it out.
No. What I'm saying is that I had a bad cold when I was traveling, and then I slipped on the stairs and fell and hurt my neck and my back, so I've been kind of out of commission in that area for several weeks.
Yes.
And there wasn't even, you didn't bat an eyelid. Whereas in the past, as a younger man, that would have been something where you would have been crawling up the walls, freaking out about.
And I would have been far less compassionate about your plight.
Exactly.
Well, would I?
Oh.
Would I have been so callous? Maybe I would. There have definitely been a few rumblings or grumblings, or both for that matter.
Well, it just made me think about how it really is an inside job in terms of that internal pressure that used to, get you upset and moany. It obviously wasn't there this time. And I'm guessing that that's because of you not buying into all that thinking about it.
Well, yes, I think that would be true. I don't really kind of know how to articulate why that is the case, other than I feel like, why would I damage rapport based on all of the difficulties that you're having vis-a-vis your health, your, well, actually it was all health related, wasn't it? I think it was all health related, your back, your cold, etc., etc. And so in the past I would have just been probably focused on myself, my own situation, and I could see the folly in damaging rapport when it comes to sex, because you're not going to want to have sex with me if I'm being a total dickhead. I'm being very self-serving.
It's true, but also, wouldn't you say, like, I don't think that you were thinking that you were being horrible before. Like, you wouldn't have described yourself as that. It would have felt like you would feel like the internal pressure was building.
Well, yeah, but under the guise of it being actually a biological, physical pressure. And you bought that line. Maybe we shouldn't show this video. This is like inside male information. Because I think that's actually a fallacy. I don't know. I think most of it is probably mental.
Yeah, I was actually not talking about biological pressure. I was talking about emotional pressure and frustration.
Oh, I thought you were talking about balls becoming the size of grapefruits.
No, I wasn't talking about that, and I did not say that. Are you forgetting? Do you forget?
Forget what?
How upset you used to get.
Yes, I did used to get upset.
You're acting like you don't remember.
No, I do vaguely remember that. I do remember that.
Do you not see a shift in yourself?
Yes, I guess that's what happens when you get older and wiser and exposed to the three principles.
Well, I wasn't going to put it down to age. I thought it was more about your understanding that it's actually, that pressure is not coming from the fact of not having sex. That pressure is coming from you thinking about not having sex all the time. And
well, yeah, no, definitely,
up.
Absolutely. That's what I was maybe going to go at the beginning of this conversation. I think that, yeah, absolutely. And I was trying to make the point that it's nothing to do with the biological pressure, which I maybe espoused that point of view in the past. It's to do with how I'm thinking about it. And I get so focused on that. It's easy to do that.
A one-track mind.
A one-track mind. And then get reactive. and then it's kind of like all roads lead to Rome. So if I'm in a low mood, maybe sex is maybe a way of self-medicating that low mood. I don't know. I think that probably played into it as well. So if I'm in a low mood and that becomes something that's taken off the table, it's kind of like all roads lead to Rome, and I can make that the fall guy to hone in my reactivity, which is, I guess, what I used to do. And it's just unfortunate thing about that is because there's such high stakes around sex in relationship, that any kind of misdemeanors in that department, particularly on my part, in terms of how I would react, would just be like taking money out the bank.
You would be getting further and further away.
Yeah. So I think, yeah, I mean, I'm conscious of that, but that's not even really what's important for me now. What's important for me now is I actually see how I'm kind of getting more cognizant of when I get out of balance, and maybe around my sexual needs, that wobbler that I go on is perhaps more obvious to me, and I don't really buy into the thinking around it. I guess that's what may have happened. I don't know. You kind of took me off guard with this one.
Sorry.
As you often do.
Sorry. It was better not to talk to you about it ahead of time.
Best not, because I probably wouldn't agree to do it.
Exactly. I had to blindside you.
You did.
But I thought it was a nice acknowledgement.
Yeah, well, thank you. Yeah. I appreciate it.
All right. Take care, everybody.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.